What's
It's
going
over.
on?
Hold on, bro.
What you think about that boy
Hold on, bro.
Kabal?
Hold on, bro.
You
Hold
going
on.
back watching this shit?
No. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I really don't got no thoughts about Kabal for real, just for the simple fact of I don't know what's in the game and what's really not. Like, you got
I
all
mean,
these
yeah, it's
type of
hard.
variations and all
Yeah,
this
yeah,
weird stuff. Like, you don't know. Like, you don't know
yeah.
what's in the
How to
game.
feel about him? I feel you.
Like if
I mean, you know, them
like
normals is universal though.
well, them normals look good.
True.
His pokes like that I seen look good. If he got that low look okay. The dash look okay. His that what's that? That fatal blow that is OP.
Yeah, his shit was
Like
crazy.
you see how the dude try to go between the gap. I'm pretty sure Cabal is gonna be able to go through gaps with his because like it goes
He's so
backwards.
fast.
Yeah.
Goes backwards. What
Was
else?
that the fatal he did, or was that the fatal blow that he
Yeah,
did, or
that's the fatal blow.
where he was dragging his face?
That's the fatal. That's
No,
the
that was
fatal.
the
No, that was
fatal.
the
That's a
fatal. That's the
fatality.
fatal.
That's a
Yeah.
fatality.
Nigga, that fatal was live, nigga.
Yeah, that
And
was live.
if he can throw
Man,
his buzz saws like straight up like across the screen like fast, like I think that's gonna be OP. Like I think that could be broke.
I mean, I think
Like
that's
I can see him
universal though.
being
Like the straight throw.
yeah, but it was something else that I seen that I was like, if he got that, it's gonna be broke. I gotta rewatch it though. It was like something else. Like if he got that, that's gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
damn. So we can't catch that little extra cash they got going on Xbox?
Oh, they got a one on extra cast on Xbox.
Yeah, that's what they were saying on the stream.
All right, but I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna be back in about like 2-3 hours. All right.
What you about to do?
That's a bad.
I'm about to go handle some business real quick. I'm gonna hit your phone. I'm gonna tell you.
All right, that's a bet. I'm finna look at this
All right.
footage. Did he just neutral duck that shit? Shit look like a neutral duck. All right, that was a short hop.
He did introduce that.
Cause they did that shit. They made it look like it was a. Okay, so he get a combo off this shit. Yeah, man. Like you can't. You don't know. Yeah, I get what Kev was saying. Like you just don't know what's gonna be tournament and what's not gonna be tournament. It's hard to say exactly off the bat how strong a character is gonna be because we don't know what all the tools is gonna be at our disposal. Some of this shit
I
look
feel that.
wacky as shit. Is that a restand? Let's go back. Shit look like a restand.
You think it's gonna be big damage combos?
Um,
Or
that's where that's
it's
where
too
you're gonna be
early to
getting.
think.
You're gonna be getting like that's why they made combos so shorter because you're gonna be getting your big damage from setting up crushing blows in your combos.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they really didn't show too much in this trailer. I mean, yeah, they ain't do too much.
A little bit of lore, maybe a little bit of archetype talk.
Well, Kabal has always had
Devore got confirmed.
K3, but
Oh
while he
shit!
had moves that used them,
They
I
already.
would say his like fight style was completely based on it, and in this game, that's kind of what the
Oh shit! I
difference is.
bet Honey be going crazy.
He does have
A bit kind of like his
very fast overhead.
All right, so I wanna do some Let me see. I wanna get a better look at this motherfucker.
Backlight punch.
look at that reach.
Was that the first stream?
We've also looked
That's awesome.
at his backlight punch.
So that's a mid. Maybe that's the overhead. So mid, overhead, mid, overhead, mid.
Look at that reach.
Back front punch, back punch, down punch is this super far, like start of the round, kind of footsie tool, which is like, footsies is like your mid-range game. You're kind of back and forth when you're feeling the opponent out. The first hit is a mid. The second hit's actually a very fast overhead.
Okay, so yeah, mid, overhead,
and he can
mid.
actually hit confirm it into the dash and go into a combo if he wants.
So the second hit of that string is special cancel.
One thing that's notable about that is typically in MK11, we actually don't have that many special moves that go into a combo without amplifying it.
Right.
Even Scorpion's Harpoon in this game, he actually has to amplify it to get a combo.
Right.
He doesn't. The dash, he'll always get a combo. So that's kind of a pretty powerful thing about Kabal, a really good option.
And you can just catch people all day.
What up, Trey?
Like classic
Of course,
Kabal.
just
Check that link in NBG. I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
like classic Kabal. Another really good normal is forward 224.
I'm trying to check out these strings. 4224.
Which starts doing these mids, and then he ends in an overhead.
So it's two
He has
mids and an
overheads that you
overhead.
can use to mix it up if you want. So that's kind of a good like up close.
So you would be able to do this string right here with the 2 hits, and then if you want to mix it up, you can either do the first hit or the second hit, and maybe go into like a low.
Yeah, and that also
But this one is 2 mids, so it wouldn't be no reason. It wouldn't be no reason to stand block this string, I don't think, because this one is 2 mids. The other one is mid overhead.
Just like classic
Of course,
Kabal.
just like classic Kabal. Another really good normal is forward 224, which he starts doing these mids, and then he ends in an overhead. And he has
Yeah, so the mix up would come. Yo, Mix, thank you for the sub, bro. Appreciate it, bro.
low attacks.
So you would stand block. You would stand block this string. But see, that depends on how fast. I don't know how fast all his low specials is.
So that's kind of a good like up close.
Splat.
Yeah, and that also goes to a crushing blow we can talk about later.
Okay.
Another one is 3-2, which is kind of like your Punisher string.
3-2.
Block Sub-Zero slide or Scorpion's Harpoon, and then you can actually, again, juggle them and go into Mad Dash.
Classic Kabal.
Now, here's what I want to just do a little. I noticed something
Okay.
that you did, Steve. So as you know, like when you create your own versions of these characters, you can name
Yes.
what you've done it. You've called this 7-3.
Yes.
As
That's a reference to a
I know.
previous game that I'm
Yeah.
going to get to, and that it basically is a warning to people playing them. I'm very, very strong.
I'm very, very strong.
Yeah, beware. And I made this Kabal this loadout on purpose.
Did I just blow a reveal?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal, but that is my personal favorite with Kabal. It's his forward 4, 1+3. So this knee is super fast. It's a really good mid, and it goes straight into a very quick overhead.
Okay, so that's overhead too. So mid overhead. Okay, so we got a mid overhead string. We got a mid overhead mid string, and then we got a mid overhead. So we got 2 mid overhead strings.
Okay.
And I want you to keep in mind, I keep mentioning overheads because those are the key mix-up tools that he has in his normals.
Right.
And we'll get to his lows in a little bit. So
Now,
this,
when we talk about overheads too, like for those who don't,
So that's mid overhead.
that's a move that you have to stand block.
block against him unless he commits to low special moves that I'll show in a minute.
Sure.
So I think the 4-4 is just a great tool. Like if you hit it down 1, or if the
It's gonna be a
opponent
good
does something
punish.
where they're in recovery, but they're not punishable, but they're like slight recovery. It's a great move to just mash it out. Honestly, when I play Kabal and I don't know what to do, I do forward 4.
Right.
And you really can't go wrong.
And another thing, like I just want just as you watch the Kombat Cast,
What is this
as
string?
you learn with us, I want you to know some of the terminology. So when you say forward 4, it's
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
On the kicks, it's 3 and 4. So
Right.
that's a universal way.
So let me tell y'all, for some people who probably in here who still don't know the terminology when it comes to what we're saying 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you look at your controller, they didn't really break it down. So if you look at your controller in MK, I don't know if y'all can see this shit, but in MK you got your light punch, which is square. You got your medium punch, which is triangle. You got your light kick, which is X, and then you got your heavy kick, which is circle. So when they say 1, 2, 3, 4, square is gonna be 1. So put it this way: your light punch and your medium punch is gonna be square and triangle. So these are 1 and 2, and then your 3 and 4s is gonna be your light kick and I guess you call your heavy kick. So that's gonna be 3, 4. So 1, 2, the two top ones, 1, 2, and the bottom ones is 3, 4. So somebody be like back forward 1, you're gonna hit back forward on a D-pad, and then you're gonna hit 1. They say back forward 1, then you hitting square. Say back forward 2, you hitting triangle. They say back forward 3, you hitting X, and then back forward 4, you hitting circle. So that's what they're talking about. The 1, 2, 3, and 4.
For any character, any console.
So when you go online, you go to the Amazing Mortal Kombat Reddit, you go to our Discord, on Twitter, if people are trying to discuss what combos do.
Yeah, I know Gears is looking like your guy, cool kid. I know you're gonna be wrecking shop. Kabal looking pretty good as far as neutral. His strings are looking pretty good. I think he'll be a nice mix-up character.
Yep.
You're gonna see a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, back forward 4 to like explain how combos work.
Sweep, your down 4, your pokes, and all that. The start of the round range. A lot of times, just kind of playing.
Hey, look at that range.
Back and forth in the back 1 range. I'll just kind of do this and clip their leg.
That back 1 sig. I like the back 1. The
I
sweep.
would call this
good range.
I'm pretty sure that's unsafe. I'm pretty sure the sweep is unsafe.
Oh,
Yeah, very, very good range. It's another move I'll just throw out.
what's above Hella range?
Hema?
Oh,
That's one step bigger.
Okay, gotcha.
Wait, is the other one
I
down 4?
would call
That's
this
good range.
just kind of do this and clip their leg. Just kind of playing the mid range, walking back and forth in the back 1 range. I'll just kind of do this and clip their leg. And you can see a sweep out forth of the range. The start of the round.
Is that down 4?
This is actually his down 4, which is
Okay, this is down 4.
almost the start of the
Yeah, so you can.
1 range. I'll just kind of do this and clip.
So you could be doing that shit. You could be hitting boys with down 4, try to condition their ass to block low. So it's be like some Kung Lao shit. You know how we play Kung Lao? Kung Lao really doesn't have a low in MKX, but when you pester somebody with a fucking down 4 so much, they don't want that down 4 damage add up. So niggas gonna be using down 4 with Kabal all day, and then like you're gonna get tired of getting hit by those down 4s, and getting hit with a down 4 is advantage. So you don't want to get hit with a down 4, and then your opponent is steady at advantage. You don't want that. So you're gonna eventually you're gonna start ducking, and then that's when he's gonna condition you and being open up the overheads.
Very,
shit.
very good range. It's another move I'll just throw out.
What's above Hella range?
Hema?
Oh,
That's one step bigger.
Okay, gotcha.
His back 2 is also great. It's not a combo, but it's kind of a safe, like,
Just get the hell
yeah,
out of here.
get out. Get out of here. Move.
Okay, that was you. That was you
Role
doing
playing Kabal.
Kabal and prep.
Trying to run some games later, score.
I'm gonna probably take a little break after this. I don't know. I might be back on later on.
So
If I do, we can play. We can play.
add color to the character. Like they always have to
Already shit. Let me know. I'm finna get off
It's
this
an
out
animation,
too.
so
I'll
want
holler
it
at
to
you
be
though.
Really cool.
All right, that's a
People are
bet.
gonna see it all the time.
Yo, Say Shady with the sub. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for the sub, my guy. Get this party chat right quick.
Yeah, it's one of the best ways to show a character's personality. We can
Appreciate that, Shady.
His wake up attacks, he uses with swords. It's a huge
Oh, gosh.
anti-air.
Yeah.
But then his up 3-1 is a straight poke.
Let's talk a little bit about wake up attacks too, because
So wake up attacks. I don't know how I feel about wake up attacks. I kind of like the formula that we had before with MKX, to where you could just do whatever you want to do as a wake up. Now everybody has this universal wake up, but at the same time, like, I get it. Nothing's too broke. Nothing's too powerful as far as waking up. My whole thing is I just like pressing buttons on people wake up. So now they done kind of went to this injustice thing to where you got that invincibility on your wake up. But we do got flawless blocks. So I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have answers for that. So I'm trying to be optimistic about this change. I think maybe in the long run it won't be that big of a deal. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a change for the better.
A great time to talk about it. So, you no longer do any special move you want when you're knocked down. Instead, you have these preset moves that are
They're gonna talk about it right now.
knocked down. So with him, you hit up 2 and he'll do this move, and that's just a wake up attack. That's the only way you can do it. And then you have an up 3. So
Now, also notice that it took 1 bar of defense and 1 bar of offense
Yes.
when doing that.
So yeah, wake ups. Everybody it's universal. Everybody has an up 2. Everybody has an up 3. I think when he said he did the up two is anti-air invincible. I think that's what he said. So if you jumping and I read you gonna do a jump and I do down two while you're jumping in, then my down two is gonna be your jump in every time. So if I do that and I read that and I do up two and you're jumping and I hit you, I get free combo. If I'm on the ground and you press a button and I do up three, and if I'm on the ground and I do up three and you press a button on my wake up, he's just gonna hit you. He's gonna hit you, but it's just gonna be like a get off me tool. It's not gonna be like I wake it up into like some full combo shit. It's just gonna be like a get off me.
You're both waking up and you're invincible, and you're also attacking, so it takes 50%.
Now, are they both armored, or is just one? How does that work?
Great question. So you're up three, which is like your poke. You just kind of strike them. That's fully invincible. But you don't get a lot of damage. You can see he just kind of knocks Sub-Zero away. It's just kind of get off me, get some
reset.
room, right.
Yep.
But the up two is not invincible.
Oh, okay,
It's
so
anti-air, and it is immune to air attacks.
okay, yeah, so yeah. Okay, so if you do up two and they're grounded, they can still hit you because that move, the up two move, is only meant for people who are jumping in on you. So they have to be in the air if you want to get invincibility on that move. If you do a move, if you do the up two and you're on the ground and your opponent is doing a ground attack, then you're gonna get hit out. So there's a mind game there.
And that you get a full pop-up. So you can see he actually gets a combo. So the idea here would be, it's a simple meta of, do you want to do the safe, like just get off me, low risk, low reward option that's fully invincible, and if the opponent respects that and they try to jump over you to punish it, you go for the anti-air one.
Right.
And then it would loop back into not doing a wake-up attack at all.
Dude, are you friends with the
Here they go with this
It's my service.
Maybe it's time for a switch.
goddamn ads.
Super reliable and super fast nationwide network. Plus, get 4.
I'm trying that shit.
Or you can wake up, roll forward or back, which is actually invincible.
Right.
Or you can just get up and actually block, and you know.
Who wants to do that?
Right. I mean, you've
got
all
Alright, so
pretty basic and easy to play character, and in my opinion, he's pretty simple. And for me, I've always because he kind of has a move list. It's like quick and dirty. Like,
Well, really help the people. I mean, that happens a lot in the games we make. Is that like there are some characters that like really help the people who are good at high, like, very difficult things. But like a lot of characters who aren't super difficult.
So I think that's how he's gonna be ending all his combos. He's gonna be ending all his combos into that hook grab.
Still fit right in the meta, and it's a good place to start. Like if you're starting playing our game,
What is it?
played still fit right in the meta, and
What is that string? What is this? I don't think he went over that string.
Super difficult to play, still fit right in the meta.
It looked like a high, is that high overhead?
Like maybe Kabal's a good place to start for you.
I absolutely think he'd be a really good beginner character. If you just want to use your kind of, from this range,
It said Devore look like I'm gonna look at Devore in a minute.
Make the opponent. If you want to think more about the opponent making.
So if you're a guy who's not a tournament guy and you like sitting down on the couch with your buddy and having a beer and playing,
Reason to get into his special moves.
Let's do it.
So, I don't know if anyone noticed in the trailer, Gas Blast is gone.
Well, it's just totally different, I guess.
So I think right here they finna get into like universal, maybe his universal specials.
I know, right?
It's gone.
All right.
There is no more instant air gas. There are now hundreds of MK9 players that are just
crying.
High overhead.
Players that are
Okay.
crying.
Right.
However, Kabal's still a pretty awesome zoner. His buzzsaw is now very, very fast, and it's actually a gadget that he throws. Because I've always wondered, what is that? Why does he lift his leg up and summon a magic buzzsaw? It is now Black Dragon tech from the Black Dragon black market.
So I think this special right here is I think this is probably one of his universal specials. This is gonna be one of his universal specials.
He got from Kano, and he actually throws it like a straight projectile. It's a good recovery. It's pretty good. And the amplified version.
What's up, Sim Dances?
Allows him to go into Nomad.
So this is gonna be very fucking powerful. I feel like this projectile easily, like just because of this property right here, might be one of the best projectiles in the game so far. Because basically, if he reads that you're gonna throw a projectile, he can basically trade with your shit and get full combo. So you gotta really be careful about zoning this man. He might not have air gas. He might not have instant air gas blast anymore, but this shit might be just as fucking good because you get because of the amount of damage you get from trading with a projectile. So
So You can't really react to it. You gotta guess that, like, you
What
gotta
up,
be pretty
LG?
confident it's gonna hit. But if he's trying to trade projectiles and you're sure it's gonna hit because it's significantly faster than most projectiles, you can go ahead.
What's up, Ghost
go
Boy?
into
Welcome
it
to the stream.
and actually get a combo conversion. So that's pretty cool. He also has other buzzsaw moves that you can use as abilities. Like, for example, this loadout, he actually has the low one back. And the amplified one is super cool because he...
Okay, so this is where they start getting into loadout special moves, I guess. This is where it gets tricky because I don't know what's going to be tournament and what's not.
throws too. It does really good chip damage, and it takes up a ton of space, so they actually will have to jump.
Right.
I also, in this loadout, because this loadout is based on, now I'll admit the 7-3 thing is, this is my MK9 style Kabal. He actually has a air straight one that he can do.
Oh, jeez.
And he can amplify that to actually recover super, super fast.
Right.
So
Okay.
he actually has cool because he throws two.
Now, if this...
Actually throws it like a straight projectile. It's a good recovery.
Hold on.
It's pretty good. And the amplified version, you got to be pretty confident than most projectiles. You can go ahead, go into it, and actually get a combo conversion. So that's abilities. Like, for example, this loadout, he actually has the low one back.
Okay, so that low special, if he gets this low special, if this low special is tournament viable, then I mean he's gonna be able to get mix-ups off of you know, his overhead strings, but I don't think this is gonna be as strong. Like,
And the amplified one is...
I don't think that's gonna be as strong as the one that he has where he can scoop you. But even the scoop variation where he can scoop you with the hooks, I mean, he doesn't get full combo off of it, but
super cool because he throws
the point is he gets a mix and the damage adds up.
too. It does really good chip damage, and it takes up a ton of space, so they actually will have to jump.
Right.
I also, in this loadout, because this loadout is based on now straight one that he can do.
Oh, jeez.
Used to cover the ground.
I'm not really too worried about
They're
this.
gonna have to inch their way in. And
I'm not worried about
of course,
the
classic, one of the best
the air
pt3 anti.
the air projectile.
Stay back, right? Like, it's awesome.
Now, we've already talked about the Nomad Dash, but now we'll show it clearly. It's everything you want about Nomad Dash. Now, normally, he actually cannot cancel it. That's gone too.
Right.
We've, like, a lot of the pressure like that is drastically toned down in the default move list. But if you're someone that really loved it and you do have the execution,
Right.
you're not like me, you don't want to just, you know, play the bare bones, you want it, that is available as a customization item. So he actually can still do that.
So all the people that were asking is...
So this shit here definitely looks toned down from MK9. MK9, you know, you really couldn't press a button. You really had to be careful about when you press the button during Nomad Dash cancels. But this here, it costs 1 bar of defensive meter each time you cancel out a Nomad Dash. And the shit don't look plus. It just look like something that you got to catch your opponent slipping. Like if you're too slow and you know, you're not on your shit, then maybe he could sneak in another button or something. But this shit is definitely not MK9 days where he could just do that shit like back to back to back. And I don't think this shit has armor. It definitely don't have armor. So it's just gonna be some that you use to keep yourself safe and try to sneak in another turn. I think that's basically what it is. Yeah.
Dash canceled back for him.
Yes, it is. You can make that loadout. If that's your bag, you're someone that's really good at that, that is available. It'll take one of your slots, so you got to think clearly, you know. But if you
I don't know who I'm
maining
maining for show right now.
You can.
You're free to do it.
And you can't do it.
Yep. Another special move he has that's actually back, and I think is very cool, is his hook slam move. And this is your combo ender. You're gonna pretty much end all your BNBs with this. It doesn't.
I knew it was gonna be his combo ender.
Whee! Yeah, that's super.
Yeah, that's his combo ender.
I gave him. Wait, I just forgot what I was gonna show.
Number
Wait,
3.
I think we're done with this loadout. Actually.
Cool.
I think we're ready to go to the next one. Okay.
Let's check out.
That I use when I play.
Okay.
I'm very happy with this loadout. So first off, this is actually a default move that he didn't have in the last one. He has an air saw that goes at a downward arc. In
Right.
the last loadout, I had chose to go for the straight one, but normally he uses the down one, which is the one I prefer. He can also amplify it to recover very quickly. And this is pretty awesome, not just for zoning, but it's for faking jump-ins. Like, you can kind of pretend to jump in and actually change your jump bar. You can stay safe by...
No, that's actually strong. That's actually strong. Acting like you're going to jump in, but actually throwing a projectile. So that's going to be annoying. But again, I don't know what's all tournament legal and what's not going to be tournament legal.
Jumping down
So this is what you were talking about earlier too, the human, like, awesome looking skin for him.
Oh yeah, we're playing with timeline stuff and there's like art for it and everything.
Hold on a second.
Oh, first time where you can actually play him. Sword.
Now this is going to be strong. If this is tournament viable, this scoop here is going to be fucking strong because he's gonna get really good mix off of this special.
Also in this loadout, I gave him a low hook sword.
This special right
Not
here.
only looks cool, this complements all the overheads I mentioned earlier. And this is the way that I like to play Kabal. High risk character. Like, I'll do this, and normally he has the overhead. I'll go into the low hook. Ooh. Or, as I said, this is an overhead.
Well, yeah, if that's a base move, if the air projectile is a base move, that's going to be
He's
good.
going to get bodied if they block it, but he keeps the opponent guessing all the time. I also am a big fan of doing that instead of the overhead, and that's going to not only keep him
So you see how he did that knee? You could do knee overhead or you could do knee scoop.
guessing, but it's going to keep him focused on the normal he's doing, which then opens up throws.
So, yeah, you might have to, like, fuzzy this man. Boys better learn how to fuzzy.
Right.
And then lastly in this loadout, I gave him the parry, which is, in MK9 he kind of had a parry because EX dash was so OD, and now we've actually just given him an actual parry. And it's very strong. He can actually hold it as long as he wants. And he gets a full combo.
Wait.
Hold it.
Does that automatically put you in stun? So it's free combo every time. Oh, wow. That shit puts you in stun. Oh, shit. That's quite a bit of stun, too. Look at that shit. 2 hits.
Full combo when it hits. So he gets a super effective parry. So in my opinion, the way I play him in this loadout is he's a 50-50. It's a high risk 50-50, but he still opens you up all the time. And then he has defensive options with the parry. So he tries to get in close. Then he starts opening up with overhead low mix-ups. And if you try to attack him, he can parry.
Parry and shit. That's actually really strong.
Okay. Is there anyone
strong.
faster at going through the training menu than Steve? He's coming in here a little.
Well,
They can't.
Screens.
So this new version of Gas Blast, it's actually like, it's like a string ender. It's a safe way to end his strings if he doesn't want to commit to anything.
Okay, so I'm thinking this is a whole nother variation. This is a whole nother, this is they're not straying too far away from the formula of MKX where you got 3 variations. So, I mean, I guess this is pretty safe to assume that these moves are going to be tournament.
All right. Derek, please. And the amplified version is very neat because
It would lose to lows and jump ins though. Yeah. And also, I keep forgetting about short hops when it comes to that scoop special that Kabal has. You might be able to short hop that shit. Never know.
Spits out even more gas, and this gas cloud, if the opponent's in it, they will take dot damage, and jumping is disabled.
Oh, okay.
Do you have to say dot damage or just say dot?
Damage over time.
That's
You're right.
That's like saying ATM machine.
Right.
So he's gonna have some nasty shit. He's gonna have some nasty shit with this in the corner.
Very neat because he spits out even more.
Doing that shit in the corner is gonna be a problem because you can't jump.
Gas, and this gas cloud, if the opponent's in it, they will take dot damage, and jumping is disabled.
Oh, okay.
Do you have to say dot damage or just say dot?
Damage over time, and you can't jump.
ATM machine.
Right.
So
this one you can kind of use when you're focused on the mid-range with his back one string. You kind of spit that out, and now the opponent, they're either going to take the damage or they're going to continue to stay out. So that's pretty cool.
Sick respirator too.
Yeah.
That's really cool looking.
And then I also gave him this high mobility gas jetpack where you can see and you can control how far you can control how far he goes. And this is kind of like you'd see an air dash in an anime game, or actually maybe even
Oh wait,
you'd see an air dash.
So you can do normals out of that?
anime game or actually
Yeah. Okay, so you could do normals out of that move too. I was like, can you do normals? out of
maybe
that?
even a wacky injustice character, and you can use it to go into cross-ups, go over them.
Could you cancel the special moves from it?
That's that Hellboy shit right there, bro. Watch Silver Rock play this character. It's some Hellboy shit.
He can.
Oh my goodness!
Which I really like to do that too. You can use it to go over projectiles.
Okay, so that's okay. So that down throw hook special in the air. So okay, that's universal. Like you said, like somebody said in the chat.
If he's gonna do ice blast, you jump. If you're gonna land doing it,
This might be his best variation, next to the 50-50 ones.
gas blast over, then do the air saw. It's
When you showed that you could cancel that, I want Matt Burke to put Burke Cam on and show what he did when he saw that.
Oh,
There we go. That was really good.
right.
That was
yeah.
good.
So
Burke
with
can.
the custom variation system, these are three very different play styles. You can play a high mobility keep out version where he can close the distance really quickly. You could play an MK9 style OD zoning version with the cancels if you have the execution. What I love is Scarlet has some similar stuff. I'm not smart or talented at playing complex characters,
Sure.
so I can avoid them. But the option's still there if you are. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Crushing blows. Want to talk about those for a second?
Crushing blows as their moves.
And then we know about crushing blows.
This happens.
So, if it hits as a this way, his 4-2-2-4, if it hits as a punish, will go into the crushing blow. So the meta here would be simple. When you block his slide, do you want to cash in and do your crushing blow? And you can see it does a lot of damage. Like,
What's the normal damage? Yeah.
all right, that's the normal one. So it's a pretty significant increase in damage. And you also can get stuff, again, like longer knockdowns or
Right.
all
And that's what I those.
the tone from exact damage.
Dude, are you friends with a real robot?
Yeah, so I mean, Kabal's looking solid. He's definitely gonna be a solid character just by the tools he has. He's gonna have good mobility. He's gonna have good zoning, good mobility, good zoning, and good range. Those three properties alone it's gonna make him a good character.
I have never seen you actually do Sonya's back one.
And
I
that
mean, yeah,
that smoke shit that he has with the full tank variation, where shit does damage over time and you can't jump, that's just gonna be nasty.
that's true.
Because it is. When you're at 30%, you can see the moves in our game. Both shoulders, even my it's only going to hit once. So let's go for it.
Oh, you did it.
Okay. Okay, so somebody put the, let's see. I know y'all dropped that link. Let's see this shit. What the fuck? That's Devore, yo. Nasty. What the hell? Is that the only picture of her? Oh wait, they gave her the braids. They gave her the little braids and shit. That's why they say she look like Travis Scott. I want to zoom in on this shit. Ugly ass. It's kind of, I mean, that design that they gave her is kind of like how she was, how they had her in her original concept art for MKX. They just didn't follow through with it. But now they gave her the Travis Scott braids. It's pretty cool, I guess. I didn't like her in MKX, but like I said with the rest of the characters, if Jackie comes back, if Cassie comes back, I mean whether it's Devora, Kotal, Aaron Black, if they all come back, um, one, it depends on how they look, and then two, depends on that gameplay. If their gameplay is fun, I mean, it's always a possibility I'll play them. But it just depends. Like I didn't like their play styles in MKX. I didn't like their personalities. So we'll see. I don't like. I mean, the design ain't bad. This design now right here, like this design here, is definitely a step. What's the word I'm looking for? Or should I say it's an upgrade? It's definitely an upgrade from her previous design in MKX. I think it's actually kind of dope. So yeah, that's tight. But see if anything I'm missing here.
Of that. Those two, three of. Yeah, so we're gonna play with him. We're gonna bring it.
Gears. Really ain't no point in me going over gears right now. But I think that's gonna do it. It's gonna wrap it up for me, guys. My overall impression of Kabal is the character looks like he's gonna be really strong. Nice amount of good mix-up potential. Great mobility. He has great mobility. That projectile that he has that can trade with other projectiles for full combo is actually ridiculous. And that full tank variation where he gets damage over time with the smoke and the smoke disabling your ability to jump is going to be really nasty in the corner to me. So and he has great normals, great range. It's going to be a solid character. He just isn't. He's very toned down from his MK9 version where he was really stupid. I think they overall did a good job with him. So it's my impressions.